Hey everybody, it's Kneecap here, and welcome to This Week in WoW for the week of June 22nd. For consistency's sake, we will just go ahead and start with the Mythic Plus affixes for this week. We have Fortified, Sanguine, Quaking, and Prideful. Once again, that's Fortified, Sanguine, Quaking, and Prideful. However, this is the last This Week in WoW before 9.1 finally gets here. A long-awaited patch. Huge celebrations all around, and I will spend the rest of this video mostly just talking about 9.1 and being ready for this. Gives you a week to be ready for the next setup, for the next patch. The number one thing I will suggest to people is to have some amount of Stygia ready. So this could be your last week. Go to the mall and get all the Stygia that you can. Send followers on missions to get Stygia. If you haven't been doing anything to get Stygia, it's not a huge deal because you can just farm it now. The Eye of the Jailer will be gone in patch 9.1. So it's not a ginormous deal, but you definitely want to have some amount of Stygia built up. I would say, 2 to 5k built up is a good starter point to have. If you can have that much built up before this next week hits. The other thing is you're going to be heading back to the mall in general. You're going to be heading back into Torghast. These are the things that you need to be thinking about. There's going to be, it's either going to be a huge issue with the legendary / domination sockets, or something's going to come out either this week or with the patch, and people are going to realize that there's something that maybe hasn't been tested or not seen that doesn't cause there to be an issue there. So you want to have Soul Ash saved up. Again, you can farm Soul Ash in 9.1, but if you can have a good amount saved up, that's good. If you want to be very proactive, now this could be outdated by the time I record this a day early. This could be outdated tomorrow. Who knows? But it's possible that you will have to recraft your legendaries. That's the issue I was talking about with the domination socket and their legendaries being in the same slot. It's possible you could have to recraft your legendary. If you're super worried about it and you think the prices might go up, you might want to buy that legendary base item, the crafting item, right now before the patch hits and everyone realizes they have to buy them. That would be very unfortunate if that was the case, if that actually does happen. But so let's hope that doesn't happen. But right now, I think it's safe to prepare for it to happen because it hasn't been debunked or shown to be different as of now, as of the day before this video comes out, the 21st. So it's definitely something to worry about. There's going to be tons to do in Korthia. If you like to level alts or just kind of play casually on your alts, you'll be able to gear them up all to a reasonable level in Korthia by doing stuff there. You'll be able to get all kinds of these new currencies. There's all kinds of treasure chests. There's toys. There's all kinds of rare spawns. There's like little secret encounters and stuff that you can do in Korthia. So there's overall a lot to do there in general, especially at a casual level. It's a very casual focused zone more than a end game focused zone. Obviously, that's generally going to be the case, as the end game focus is normally for raids and PvP and Mythic Plus. It's good to have a zone that is for the people who aren't doing those things at a very high level, and or for someone like me who maybe does do them at a high level but likes to play their alts a little bit more casually and just kind of play them for fun, right? Yes, playing WoW for fun. So yeah, this is all very exciting. I'm going to spend this week, personally, I will spend a little bit of time in the maw. I will do Torghast on at least a few characters to get some Soul Ash built up. You can send your Soul Ash in 9.1 across characters, so that is something that you can keep your mind on as well. As far as acquiring Soul Ash, I'm going to be crafting some of the blacksmithing items at the rank 4, either one for myself in case I need it, and then possibly some to sell if in fact people do have to recraft their legendaries. I suppose I might as well make a bunch of gold off the back of that, just as other people are, I'm sure, doing. So I might as well take part in that, since I did get my the crafting up for it. I might as well do it. And yeah, so that's what I will be doing this week. Unfortunately, last week we did not get Mythic Sire Denathrius down. Multiple 1% wipes. It was very, very sad. At this point, I mean, months ago, I kind of reckoned with the fact that we just might not get CE. So if we do get it, I will be very happy. But if not, I've kind of already gone through the whole grief and depression of not getting it. So I will live, and I will live to fight another day after all. So very excited for this week. Nothing much to do in the game as far as like progressing your character or doing any kind of new content. However, you can definitely kind of prepare yourself for 9.1 this week. That's what I advise anyone listening to this to do. Get yourself ready as much as you can for 9.1. There's going to be a lot thrown at you, some new systems, some new gearing ways, some new everything. And definitely, if you have a chance, if you have the PTR or you don't mind downloading the PTR real quick, go on the PTR and check out Korthia, because it's actually quite cool. It can be a bit overwhelming because it's a lot all at once. So you'll definitely like want to read the quests. For example, there is, of course, they're put on the mini map and everything, on the map and stuff. But if you're confused, make sure you read the quests. Make sure you kind of understand what you're doing. Try to follow the storyline so you understand what the catalog research is. The new rep. So there's Venari rep is done. We have a new person we're getting rep with now. Instead of being a broker, it's one of like the Ouroboros type people. So we're getting a new rep with them. It kind of goes hand in hand with the catalog research. You also have Death's Advance rep, which is like the combined faction of the Covenants. Death's Advance, like the army of them, I guess, together. It's called Death's Advance. You have that rep to do as well. You'll be getting tons of anima doing this, like just tons of anima, like thousands of anima from doing all this stuff as well. So there's that to do, and it is frankly a lot. There's all kinds of rewards you're going to be unlocking. Some of which are just free that come to you. Some of which you do have to unlock with anima. So it's good that you get so much of it, and just a lot to do, a lot to take in. Of course, if you play hardcore after a month, you'll probably be sick of it or something if you play really hard. But if you play extremely casually across like 4 or 5 characters, you'll probably still be going pretty strong a few months in. Like I know I will be on my alts, for example, that I'll still be having fun getting them all their gear and stuff like that months in, because with me, I'm not going to be playing them all every day. I would call that hardcore. I'll be doing like a couple characters at a time basically, and just having fun with it. So that's kind of the way I enjoy playing when I'm not raiding and doing stuff like that. But that's it for this video. Next week I should be even more hype with the actual patch coming out. Hopefully I have a Sire Denathrius CE to announce as well next week. If not, it's okay, but I am hoping for it. But yeah, as always, I do ask you to please subscribe to the channel because I helps me out so much. And other than that, everybody have a good one.